Hello everyone, and welcome for the third level of Alcid campaign, the Exile of Alcid, of the Siege, sorry. And in this scenario, there is no achievement, there is nothing really that you can get on Steam or anything like that, but there is something very special. It's a very unique scenario that you're gonna watch, and I'm gonna try to play it properly. And hopefully we will make it in my first try. If not, well, I'm gonna need to edit this, but it's a very good and very interesting strategy that really works here, and I'm gonna save you a lot of time because that's a pretty long scenario, very good one, but there is a quick way of doing it which is not really glitchy and actually requires from you a lot of skill. So let's go.
King Alfonso sent his most loyal and able servant, Rodrigo Diaz, the Cid, into exile with only his horse, Babieca. Myself and our 2 daughters were left at the monastery in Castile. When Rodrigo and I parted, it felt like a nail being torn from its finger. Rodrigo rode alone into the Castilian winter. He was not alone for long. Everywhere the Cid went, mercenaries and soldiers were eager to follow. Soon, he had a small army of his own. But the Cid was not content to wander the wilds of Castile forever. He needed a castle and a lord to serve. These two he found in the most unlikely of places.
Very well. El Cid must find a new city in which to live and a new lord to serve. El Cid must survive. Okay, let's play this properly.
I cannot stand the sight of you, El Cid. I command that you leave my kingdom at once.
Here is Babieca, my horse.
My Cid, here is your horse. Do not judge the King Alfonso too harshly. We will open the gates for you now. Godspeed.
Yeah, King Alfonso got a very good fortress here, very hard to invade. Let's try to get away before he changed his mind.
That's enough of a head start. If the Cid shows his face near our city again, you may open fire. King Alfonso is a fool to send him into exile. We will follow where he leads, my Cid.
نعم سأفعل حسنا أمرك نعم حسنا نعم
Okay, let's go.
أمرك نعم سأفعل نعم
Greetings, my Cid. My Lord Motamid has heard of your situation and welcomes you to join him at the city of Saragossa. It is just a short ride to the southeast of
نعم
you.
القتال
Okay. Let's try to be very close at the edge of the scenario. Okay.
نعم
My Cid, King Alfonso has blockaded the gap leading to Saragossa. If we are to get through, we must siege his castle. Perhaps we can find the troops we need to
نعم
the south.
حسنا الهجوم
Let's check how it is the exit over there.
My Cid, what little we have is yours, if you can just destroy Alfonso's castle to the north.
Okay, we're gonna get some extra speed. And also 4 lettering runs should be more than enough. So yeah, that's our main deal here. As you can see, we should join Matamit of the Moors after we were exiled, and our city must survive as always and destroy Alfonso's castle so you may continue on to Zaragoza. So that's our main objective, that's our secondary objective, but our main or final one is to defeat the Count Berenguer. So we got 100, we got Saracens Tech 3, which is interesting, and we should not really attack Alfonso, but we're gonna need to destroy one more extra gate and not his castle. So let's do it. Along with that, we should know how to fight and when to run away. We got El Cid in Exile, trying to find some other place, and he gonna meet up a friend, which is Motamid, that we meet in last scenario. King Alfonso is our enemy, and the real enemy is Count Berenguer of Barcelona, and we're gonna go after him. And Motamid the Moor Scion is a potential ally, as there are many other moons that we encounter. So the Moors in this scenario, they are actually your ally. All of them. Your real enemy are Berenguer and King Alfonso. At least in the beginning, after you destroy this, he's not gonna be a nuisance for you anymore. So let's check.
I see. We should not travel in this direction, for it leads to the halls of our enemy, Lord Berenguer. Zaragoza lies to the south of here.
Yeah, we improved our speed.
مستعد الهجوم نعم نعم حسنا
Great, we still are mustering troops. So El Cid gonna be there, he's gonna take some shots. And since he's lowering the attention of King Alfonso's army, we'll be able to destroy this gate without any damage to our battering rams. Yeah, and Berenguer is increasing his power little by little. Okay, good. There's also a relic here that you can grab later if you want. No city gonna be there. He will be able to even get some extra HP, even though he'll be taking shots from time to time. We got a cavalry archer which is more mobile, and we're gonna need mobile units this time. So that's why we prioritize that cavalry archer along with cavalry here. Yeah, we miss it. That's a shame.
نعم هجوم مستعد أمرك مستعد الهجوم نعم نعم سأفعل نعم مستعد نعم نعم الهجوم
Okay, and here is the troops of pikemen.
الهجوم القتال
Very good. And we have a problem with this castle and this tower. But
What's that?
not if we
Hujum,
hit right
hujum!
here. This will be a small passage that we shall be able to use. And another Beringer unit destroyed.
نعم هجوم القتال نعم نعم الهجوم أمر
Too bad that we don't have a monk, but no problem. Alcid was the one who got hit more, and he will certainly survive. And then we just put all of your units and squeeze it down through this hole that we're gonna make. It's actually a little bit bigger than I did in my first try that I did on HD. And yeah, there is nothing else that we can do here.
مستعد نعم
I also improved the destruction capacity of my pikemen and their speed as well.
مستعد هجوم نعم نعم حسنا نعم نعم
So they got the castle here, but it's not really the best castle that you see as regarding the placement. So we need to be very, very good here. Very good. So yeah, they were stealing the relics. They gotta be trying to do that, but we can actually snipe them, the monks, which is incredibly good. Incredible good. Very nice. Another sniper shot on a monk. And I might be asking, well, there is a big base here, I know, and there is even bombard towers. Something very, very hardcore, because we are in the castle age only. There is a scenario. So how do we deal with that? The answer is, we deal with that by simply... Oh. Nope. Oh crap.
نعم أمر حسن نعم نعم حسن
Okay, so most of their forces are destroyed now. And now we can proceed and take care with the castle here.
نعم نعم
So we're gonna cut through here. There'll be another bombard tower, so you are very confused and think, well, here maybe it's free. Yes, it's free. There is no bombard tower, but here is much, much easier to get to the monastery. So if we reach there, we certainly will be able to quickly shoot them, attack them on their town center, and also monastery on their town center. Sorry. You have here some stuff in place, some houses, some stuff that will avoid you reaching to the town center. But here, if you make a hole right here, exactly here, you can actually go right away to the center of the base of Count Berenger. There will be no trouble regarding bombard towers. Let's go through the frozen lake.
نعم نعم مستعد سأفعل القتال
let's take a lot of care because we do not want to lose our units here. Every unit's precious here.
أمر حسن سأفعل. مستعد حسن سأفعل. نعم هجوم. أمرك. نعم أمرك حسن. نعم حسن. نعم حسن. نعم نعم نعم.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
مستعد. أمر القتال. مستعد. نعم. مستعد. حسن الهجوم. نعم نعم أمر حسن. نعم سأفعل. نعم نعم سأفعل. مستعد. نعم حسن. أمر نعم سأفعل.
Very good. Now we are about to defeat Count Berenguer. Let's see if there are more priests to be knighted.
مستعد. أمرك هجوم.
Probably not. Uh-oh.
نعم الهجوم. أمرك حسن. نعم. مستعد. الهجوم. نعم. أمرك هجوم. نعم. مستعد. نعم.
Okay, let's destroy this.
مستعد. حسن أفعل. هجوم. الهجوم.
Very good. So Berenguer and King Alfonso, they resigned? If they resigned, I should be winning now. Or maybe not.
نعم. الهجوم. أمر هجوم.
Okay, so now that's weird. Because on HD, when Berenguer resigns, you should win the scenario. It triggers the winning condition. And King Alfonso's also resigned, so we are in a very weird spot. Okay, that's weird. That's definitely weird.
مستعد. نعم. نعم سأفعل.
Technically, you can try to join Motamid by here. But yeah, at this point, no worry. I don't need to take down this to exit or even do this huge path. I can destroy this. As I said, I just didn't use this route right here because it's a little bit worse. You lose some extra time, and here you can go straight and hit that while they are producing units.
مستعد. حسن. نعم نعم حسن. نعم حسن. نعم الهجوم. أمر. نعم. نعم. مستعد القتال نعم
So as I said, this is very dangerous. You get under arrow fire if you stay there,
الهجوم
and usually you're gonna be shot. Oh, there is a priest there.
نعم القتال
Oh, they even kill some sheep.
نعم
That's not cool. Now camels. Now you. Now you.
نعم
Okay,
هجوم.
now we're free to go, and then we're gonna reach Zaragoza by their
أمر
behind.
الهجوم
That's gonna be able to actually hit some units that stay here. I believe that they didn't come to the aid of the rest of the
القتال
units, but that's okay.
مستعد
And Alfonso Castles is a secondary objective, so I'm gonna ignore this, of course.
أمر هجوم
Yeah, and using sheep as a scout and then checking the range of the castle,
نعم
pretty good idea. Wasn't really prepared for a long scenario now, but I guess that's what we have to do now.
أمر حسنا
Very good.
مستعد نعم
The next part of the scenario needs to break a siege on the city of Zaragoza, which is controlled by Motamid. I'm gonna just join him anyway, and then he's gonna give me some extra. Oh yeah, there he is.
مستعد نعم أمرك سأفعل نعم القتال نعم هجوم الهجوم أمرك هجوم مستعد الهجوم أمر الهجوم
Very good, but yeah. Here's gonna be our next objective in scenario.
You could not have arrived at a better time. The army of Count Berengar is approaching our gates. Defeat him, and you may have the land outside my city gates as your own. Thank you.
Motamid, Lord of Zaragoza, was a gifted leader of men, but like many of the Moors, he was also a poet and artist. The cultural achievements of the Moors made the rest of Europe seem barbaric in comparison. As the Cid parleyed with Lord Motamid in his sumptuous palace, he feasted on meals that came floating down an indoor stream. Motamid bestowed rich gifts on the Cid and made him a wealthy man. But the Cid, ever the loyal servant of Castile, convinced Motamid to ratify a treaty, making Zaragoza part of Castile. The Cid never fought openly against King Alfonso, though he did make enemies with Count Berenguer, and other Spanish lords who wanted only tributes of gold from the Moors and were not interested in making alliances with them. Count Berenguer would remain the Cid's enemy for many years.
Well, that was it. So I'm sorry, we got a kill-death ratio which was absolutely stunning. No economy at all, but we got plenty of tributes. Yeah, and apart from that, Count Berenguer did not have economy, but he had relics. And that's what helped him on amassing our army. But here is very important because on HD you just need to destroy, but now you have some weird situations. I'm gonna forward this scenario to be analyzed. Usually it should be a quick victory, but here if you really want to speedrun these things, just leave. I believe that I could build one extra unit like a skirmisher. Just bring him and try to leave him here. And yeah, maybe with that you shall be able to potentially get the next objective done and even some extra units to help you on the final raid on Berenguer. But I believe that if I reach here, it starts the economy. So maybe it's better here, and then you run away with El Cid and just come here to win scenario. So yeah, GG.